All right, so our first question on the quiz for this week was partial fraction decomposition. We had a unfactored denominator that you had to deal with, but I kept it like easy on this. So first thing you want to do, some little floaty math off to the side, probably factor that denominator. Realize that we have 1 over, factor out the t, leaving behind a t squared minus t, plus t minus 2, which can factor one more time into t plus 2 and t minus 1. All right, and then I was very kind. I gave you only linear factors here. So we just needed nice, pretty constants on top of each of those as we did our decomposition. And then you got to your equation with our 4 unknowns, which is a-okay. We have a times t plus 1, t minus 1. We had b, oops, I don't want to have the parentheses, times t times that t minus 1, and c times that t and the t plus 2. This one, not horrible if you did the coefficient matching, or if you did strategic sub. I would probably proceed with strategic sub myself. So let's go ahead, do t is equal to 0. We'll get 1 is equal to a times a negative 2. So we had our a was negative 1/2. We could try t is equal to 1. In that case, the only thing we're going to be left with is the c term over on the other side. We'll have c times 1 times 3. So our c is equal to 1/3. And we could also do negative 2, which will just leave behind our b term with a negative 2 times a negative 3, which is a positive 6. So our b was 1/6. Cool. All right, and at that point we were able to then say, okay, great, I've got my ability now to rewrite this. I did see some moments where students had written an equal sign here and then written something that didn't have an integration symbol on it. So I just want to point out, I want this to go away so badly. So I just want to point out that if you're doing these things, delete, go away. If you're going to write that you're oh, I don't have a writing symbol. Somehow it switched. Anyways, if you're going to write an equal to sign here, after you're in oh, I'm going to kick something. I do not know why it keeps undoing. Need to enable tool lock. I don't know. You'll figure this out. But if you want to do that, when you have the equals, make sure that you're writing an entire new integral. It has to have the integration symbol. It has to have the dt. So just don't write that unless you're actually ready to write your final, what the heck, partial fraction decomposition. All right, I'm going to try the tool lock because I do not understand why we're having so much trouble right now. Locked. Okay. So we are now at the integral of negative 1/2 over t plus 1/6 over t plus 2 plus 1/3 over t minus 1, not forgetting my dt. And each of these is just a linear factor. So every single one is just going to end up with an ln when we take our antiderivative. So we end up with negative 1/2 ln of t plus 1/6 ln of t plus 2. Some of you did do some use of here. That's perfectly fine. If you do that, you do need to split it into 3 separate integrals. That just means me writing a bunch of dt's for something I can do without rewriting. So here was our final answer. Essentially, this is a 4-point question. 2 points were in the actual setup of the partial fractions. There's a point for actually getting all of the values correct in that partial fraction decomposition, and then a point for that final answer to our indefinite integral.